And we're back with the rest of Sonic's campaign.
Hooray!
This could have been done like 6 parts ago, but
Yeah, but then
time
we
for
would have
random
had a bunch of characters in a row that we didn't care about. Now we get to finish up on the good stuff.
yeah, these are some pretty fun last levels. I don't care what people say about Lost World.
I love Lost World, other than the fucking snake, but I love Lost World.
It's a flawed level, but it's fun as hell.
It's got such
Like
a
Skydeck.
good. It's also got a great atmosphere to it.
Yeah. Also, that cutscene's hilarious.
Yes, it is. Boing.
I never paid attention to how much he squashed in there before. That's funny.
This confirms that Sonic has a harder head in Sonic Unleashed, because that fall would have shoved him into the ground.
Yeah. Well, he's also the Werehog, so maybe he has different properties.
Well, no, it happens
As
with
a being.
regular Sonic at the end, too.
It does.
They have equally hard heads. That's why Sonic can boost in that game and just run into.
Maybe it's because of
every
his
enemy.
experience with the Chaos Emeralds in that game. Maybe it did something to his biology.
No. I just think it's because Sonic had gained the ability of the boost by that point, and he has been used to, bashing his head into robots at that point. So
This, if it squash and stretch here, it proves that Shadow can squash and stretch too. So Shadow the Hedgehog, better game, kind of.
Shadow the Hedgehog has way better cutscenes than this, at the very least.
I want to argue, but I don't think I can.
When you're comparing it to Sonic Adventures cutscenes.
The problem is we're comparing cutscenes that are bad in so many awful ways between each other. So which one is worse, and which one is just bad?
I really don't agree that the Shadow cutscenes are bad. A lot of them have some decent cinematography to them. I mean, they are
Force
just...
it!
Yeah, this section's kind of a mess. This is a...
Yeah.
Yeah, well... Yeah. Great. This game's good, I swear. That's like the tagline of this playthrough.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't just start the level from there. Oh well.
Because thinking is for the weak.
I suppose.
And that's why we never think here at Crazy Jelly Commentaries.
No, we do not.
I found it's just easiest to just hold, like, try to stay at the bottom and hold straight forward. That's the...
What in the Sonic Heroes is happening?
You know what? Never thought about that. That is the fucking Sonic Heroes special stage physics.
It is. See, Sonic Heroes is closer to adventure than people give it credit for.
Well, yeah.
That guy almost killed me.
Everyone is always like, oh, they made the engine from scratch for Heroes, but they didn't make the physics from scratch. They made the graphical engine from scratch. The physics are still based on the Heroes engine, or the Adventure engine. Like, if you look into the physics values in Heroes, well, you're fucking dead. If you look
I'm sorry, I tried.
if you look into the physics values for Heroes and compare them to Sonic Adventure 2, they're not very different. Obviously, Sonic
it's just that
has a higher
the differences between the two just are baffling and just make you question why.
It's just like, okay, we removed momentum, but we made Sonic's top acceleration insane. You know? But they didn't change anything else. It's just like, okay.
Oh, hey, look, it's Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, we got the colored gems.
We never did get through that statue.
Yeah, we did.
The statue at the start of the mansion?
Oh no, we never figured out how to get the item out of that statue.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're right. For those who don't know what we're talking about, we did a live stream series of our first playthrough of Resident Evil, which is, technically still ongoing, but we're taking a break from it at the current time. And we got through Jill's playthrough, and there was a statue in like the room off to the right at the start of the game that has an item in it that we couldn't figure out how to get. So, yeah.
Rip.
Oh no!
And it's still alive.
Those chameleon badniks are useless. Jesus, you jump really high.
Aw.
Why does it?
Almost had
Why
it.
is the splashing effect happening? Like you're jumping into the water.
Don't worry about it.
I love this game.
It's great.
Did you already hit that red switch? I don't remember.
I've had all the switches.
Yeah, this fucking snake is it just doesn't work. I don't know why they left it in the game if it wasn't gonna work.
Yuji Naka can be as proud as he wants of his products and be demanding of his team, but his products kind of suck when he's a producer.
I'm sure he
It
knew.
does not do the role well.
Yeah, I'm sure he knew. Well, he was still programming for this game. At
Should have
least,
gone back to the Saturn.
yeah, he was at least programming for it while it was on the Saturn. I'm not sure if he stayed programmer when they switched.
That happens to me like every time.
Yeah, I just like walk in
Because shields in this game do not stop your, or item capsules in this game do not stop your momentum.
but they do sometimes. So I think
Sometimes.
they're supposed to, but they just don't. And also, for some
Yeah.
reason, these mirror things, you have to aim them like at the bottom of the mirror, like under it.
Yeah, the light doesn't really give you a good idea of what you're supposed to be looking at.
Yeah, it took me ages as a kid to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Because you need it.
Yeah.
You need to be able to see here.
Well, I'm now at the point where I can beat the level without getting any of the mirrors,
Well, good for you. You know life's Sonic Adventure. How do you feel?
because like all the obstacles and stuff get a little like visible as you get close to them because it's not real darkness.
Oh, hey, look. Mandatory Lightspeed Dash.
Yeah,
They remembered it.
and they give you
Alright.
a fucking electric shield in that section, so if you grab it, good luck. There's a 50-50 chance it'll just send you down into the pit by trying to use the Lightspeed Dash.
I don't think I've ever been killed by the Lightspeed Dash in this game.
It really...
SA2 is another question.
What the hell? It really only...
This game is perfect.
It really only happens when you have the lightning shield, because you know the rings are attracted to you, but your Lightspeed Dash.
Yeah, I mean, even with the lightning shield in this game, I've never really had it happen. Compared to SA2, where it will screw you over.
It definitely can happen in this game. The Lightspeed Dash
It just hasn't happened to me because you know I'm so good at this game.
Oh yeah, the jank has blessed you more so. Oh
Yay.
yay!
Another shield.
Hey, you know what?
You can get double shields in this game, right? That's how it works.
Unfortunately, no. But that is a thing they did in Superstars. You can
Superstars best Sonic
you
confirmed.
can kind of stack the shields in that. But
No,
unfortunately,
because the magnet is not a shield.
you're right. What even is the point of it then? It's so dumb. I hate that.
Yeah,
game.
it just attracts rings to you, but it doesn't give you any shield power. Fuck. I messed up.
Shut up, Tikal.
Wee.
Dude, I'm
I'm tired.
imagining the
I'm so
the
tired
Sonic
right now.
the Sonic Adventure remake. What the fuck? I'm imagining the Sonic Adventure remake, and they're using the Frontiers engine, so these would just be the like wall run panels from that game.
What's wrong with that?
It's not the same.
Oh, shut up.
Can't spin dash jump off those.
Oh, boo-hoo. Well, no, they wouldn't be, because those are wall running panels. These are gravity panels. They're different.
Shadow Generations does have gravity panels, so I'm wrong.
Exactly. What a bitch.
So I've just been playing Frontiers lately, so that's what's on my mind. Okay.
Best Sonic game ever made.
The most Sonic, the most game ever made. Nah, I like Frontiers.
That'd be Advanced 2.
Unfortunate. No.
Or Secret Rings.
I think Forces is definitely the most game.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that existed.
And then
it is a game after all.
A close second would be like, I don't know, Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal.
Well, I hope you didn't like that music. Or you didn't want to see a Chaos statue.
I've never actually sat in here and listened to the music. Because you get like...
It plays during Knuckles level, I think.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you only get like 10 feet of space to run here before it activates the end of stage thing. Which is weird, because every other time there's an Eggman capsule. But it makes sense why there's not in this level. Because, you know, Eggman wouldn't have an animal capsule deep in the fucking ancient temple.
I don't think you understand the depths of his ego.
No, I fully understand the depths of his ego. He just clearly hasn't got to this temple yet. Because in Sonic Adventure 2, when he got to that pyramid, he plastered his face all over it.
Alright, let's compare gods to each other. That to Dark Gaia.
Chaos is definitely more iconic.
What?
But I think I like the design of Dark Gaia a little more.
Perfect Chaos is more iconic because it got to be in generations, and because the older fans who decided what is and isn't iconic hated Unleashed because it was different.
Even though it really wasn't that different. Because...
Anyways, Walking Simulator. This was really hard to do.
Yeah, you gotta barely touch that analog stick.
You know, you have to keep pressing and letting go because Sonic will, no matter what, keep accelerating. No matter how slow you are, he will accelerate.
No, you can.
It just starts out slower.
No, you can like walk forever if you're like at the very.
Nope. It's giving me flashbacks to Nier.
That's almost as bad as. Well, it kind of makes a little more sense here.
This fire effect is hilarious.
It is, but that kind of in Frontiers, I don't know if you've ever tried this, but if you ever tried to like barely touch the analog stick to cause Sonic to walk, if you're on any sort of slope, he will moonwalk. Because he's like, oh, we're on a hill, I better... I think there is a slight amount of momentum in that game. So, but the way they have it coded is, if Sonic moving on a hill, accelerate him downhill. And that is a little more powerful than his walk in that game.
Yeah.
So, we get moonwalking Sonic, and it's awesome.
Hell yeah, you can join Samus Aran in Super Metroid.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what that does. I just always see it as a setting.
I have no clue.
One day I'll look it up, but not today. Also, Sonic is shaded in a weird way in that cutscene.
And now he's fine.
This game is perfect.
Yeah, come on. So, is the implication here that he just failed against Tails, and Sonic was like in the Lost World and in that flashback?
I mean, that has to be. Otherwise, Tails fighting the Egg Walker just isn't a thing.
Where are you going?
Which is why Tails never actually vowed to go on his own adventures and become more independent, because his story doesn't happen. Therefore, Tails fans quit complaining. Forces was correct all along, because he also did the same thing in Unleashed.
I can't wait for the next mainline Sonic game.
This is the first time I was in here, so actually I look at the robots.
I was wondering, because in previous parts you just skipped straight past them.
Yeah, recorded out of order.
But anyways, I can't wait for the next mainline Sonic game where they just fucking reset the status quo for all the characters. You're gonna get back all the We're not gonna see any of the adventures that Tails, Knuckles, or Amy go on. We're just gonna go on that. They're gonna go on that adventure off screen, And then by the next game, they're all going to be in it, and they're all going to be playable characters, and they're all going to be like, yeah, Sonic, I went on loads of adventures since the last time we saw you. Can't
All
wait.
written in the comic books. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
I have no idea what I'm doing.
that's so clearly a fucking 3D model over top of that PNG background. It's hilarious.
Thank you, Shadow Generations, for taking away the PNG in Bullet Station.
Yeah. That game looks
Yeah, you
so
can tell
pretty.
this is my first trip here.
You're supposed to do the puzzle, man.
I thought it was the Chow Garden puzzle,
Oh, no. There's no Chow
but that's
Garden
the
here.
other one. Yeah.
I'm kind of annoyed, because that's the last time we see Mecha Sonic in a video game. And we don't get to fight him or anything.
Oh, hey, I did it right this time.
Okay, there you go. Boop.
Yay. Alright.
Final
I
egg.
suck at this stage.
You also sucked at Lost World, but, you know. Sonic Heroes, no! That's what those enemies remind me of. Those fucking guys that take your teammates in Heroes.
It was a prototype.
Yeah.
He really liked the idea, but couldn't figure out when to bring him back. So they kind of skipped out SA2.
I always think of Heroes first, just because I played that first.
Well, it's also way more prevalent there because these guys are only in this level.
Yeah. Well, they're in the Hot Shelter as well.
Also, controversial take, I like this better than the Act 2 music that plays here. You know.
I kind of agree. The Act
This one's
2
a
music,
vibe, and I really like it as a final level area because it's a bit more chill.
Yeah.
But I can't really say anything bad about the Act 2 music. I just kind of prefer this one a little more.
The Act 2 music is fucking jamming.
This is bombastic as hell
Yeah.
and very fitting.
Oh shit! Hey,
And this level has a lot of bottomless pits.
Flashback to last part where you said being decent at a game means you can beat every level without dying. And me telling you you're not decent. It's so silly too, because down there is where you go, but they just have a death plane from up here.
Well, yeah, because what's the point of this part of the level?
Yeah. Well, I mean, any other Sonic Adventure level, you could just skip to it. But
And that's why Tails is the best character.
Tails would die here too. Whoa,
Whoa.
dude!
Camera!
How do you fuck with the game more than is necessary?
I'm not fucking with the game. I'm just playing as normal.
You-
Like,
you're
I am the guy
playing
who
it-
plays Mario 64 going along the guided path, but the camera just breaks anyways.
Yeah, I just think games.
Like, you've been watching this
Yeah.
playthrough, like, and you've seen most of my ways that I break the camera, and I'm not trying.
I know.
It just
I know you're
happens.
not trying. I'm just like, how do you break it more than it already breaks?
Ow.
I did not know.
Why
those
does that hurt you?
Well, they're
You
swinging.
learn something new.
They're swinging hammers. They're kind of supposed to be obstacles, but I never
You
got.
think they would just knock you out of the sky, but, like, not actually hurt you. Well, I got lucky.
That
I got so lucky there.
This level has too many elevators.
Oh yeah, this song was ruined for me by Sonic Shorts.
This song was improved for me by Sonic Shorts.
All I can think of is Sonic's dead eyes, and it kind of ruined it. But watching the Eggman mech play the guitar solo,
Yeah.
that's pretty fun.
That was the egg pawn.
Shut up. No, none of that.
But peak.
What the fuck is this elevator?
Eggman was drunk.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking drunk.
AKA Sonic Team wanted to make a weird walking elevator thing. And they just put it in because that's what this
is
game
definitely
is.
wackiest Eggman's ever been in terms of designs, which is funny because of how serious he takes everything.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like,
that's
this would
just,
have suited Mike Pollock's Eggman so well.
That's just Eggman at his best when he's like taking everything so seriously, but his plan is so fucking silly and wacky. You know, that's what I like my Eggman.
That's why I like. That's why
he's
best
literally
in
an
Unleashed.
insane person.
That's why he's best in Unleashed, where you see him talking about dominating the world with Dark Gaia while holding a giant ass sandwich. I have to do this at least once.
Yay!
Oh God, camera!
Hold forward. Okay. Yeah,
Well, we missed most of it, but it worked.
the lights.
Ow.
Yeah, that's how the light speed dash works. It just leaves the camera where you were when you activate it. Little
Because
known
why not?
fact: if you spin dash jump across the way there's a big old bunch of rings and some items.
Cool.
This is one of
I'm
the
not getting
levels that has a lot of those like secret hidden
There
areas.
is a lot of secrets on this level.
Yeah, I love it. This is what I play Sonic for.
Yeah. This is a really good final level. I think I'd put it below Metropolis Zone for me. I don't know what my favorite final level would be.
I'm a big Eggman Land supporter.
Only because I haven't mastered it. I can't really put it that high for me.
Yeah. Once you do master it, it's one of the most satisfying fucking speedruns.
I may have to go with Night Palace from Secret Rings, just in terms of atmosphere and level design, and just the look of the level.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't played it in years. Oh, shit. I still haven't learned. But yeah, Night Palace is a fantastic level. And the music is, whew,
Yeah.
some of the best Sonic music ever made.
Well, you know me. I'm a big Sonic Adventure 2 bitch, so
Yeah.
any of the arc stages are probably like some of my favorite. And
Oh yeah, those are really good too. I also like Final Hunt from Shadow the Hedgehog. I think that level's really cool.
Yeah, that's a super satisfying final.
And the
level,
music
so-
also helps.
Though that one, it gets a little less points for me because they make you grind for chaos control.
Yeah, but like I have fun with it, which is rare in that game, so
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'm,
See, I can compliment Shadow the
I'm
Hedgehog.
just saying, you can play all the levels in that game like that level. So, just saying. There's 25
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good 3D
I'll
Sonic
replay the
levels,
game before I play through, so I have a fresh perspective.
and then replay Heroes right at the same time.
Well,
Haha,
I
idiot.
mean, I'll have recorded it afterwards or beforehand, so I don't know about
I knew it.
that.
I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
Yep.
Ready, go.
Trying to think of other final levels I like. It's not really one in Frontiers. That one doesn't really get anything.
I would
Forces is meh, like the rest of the game.
the really really long level in Lava Mountain on Lost World. I think that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's good.
It's pretty challenging.
Fuck it, even Planet Wisp, at least Act 2 in Generations, I think is really good.
Yeah,
Like, people complain about it, but I think it's only Act 1 that's actually
Yeah.
bad.
I wouldn't even
Act 2,
consider
Act 2 is awesome, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider Act 1 bad. It's just the weakest level in the game. You know?
Yeah, it's just hard to try and compliment it a ton when it stands among Titans.
Yeah. Because,
Like,
Generations...
every single other stage of Generations is a Titan.
Every single other stage in Generations is, like, could be argued one of the best Sonic levels. Because that game
Yeah,
just
too
has
bad Adabat
amazing
exists.
level design. Yeah, Adabat's really good. I don't know.
How do you feel about Scrap Brain Zone?
I like Scrap Brain Zone. It's well, that level, your mileage may vary depending on how you like the level design in Sonic 1 to begin with. Because it's definitely a slower
I personally
pace.
like it. I don't mind the slower pace
Yeah.
level design.
I love it.
I've always liked Scrap Brain.
I love it, but that bottom path is brutal. That's
I
one of
don't
the
know-
most brutal like sections of a level
Yeah.
in a Sonic.
I don't
game.
know if I'd say Metropolis or Death Egg would be my favorite classic Sonic final level. I like both a lot, but I like Metropolis way more than anybody else does.
Well, that's the thing. You got Metropolis, but then the real final level of that game is Wing Fortress.
That angers me, so we're not going to talk about that.
There's also Death Egg Zone. I like Death Egg Zone. It's pretty good. But it's got a really nice aesthetic and music, and the level design is good. But I don't really think it's. I think it's one of the weaker Sonic 3 levels, oddly enough.
I like it more than Launch Base personally, so.
Yeah. I mean, I can agree.
I like Titanic Monarch a lot. That level's grown on me the more and more I played it.
Titanic
but I
Monarch
still think Death Egg is better.
Titanic Monarch is probably my personal favorite classic Sonic final level. Because that's like one of the rare times in classic Sonic where you've just got like a platforming gauntlet. You know, it's pretty linear. There's some secrets here and there, but
yeah,
it's like getting a nice flow state through that level feels so satisfying.
It does. Trying to play that level like the rest of the levels in the game is very difficult.
Yeah, unless you just know where all the hidden goodies are.
Well,
which there is some, you know.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever found a special ring in that stage.
There's at least one. No, there's two. There's at least two. I know of two.
But yeah, that's been our review of final levels in Sonic the Hedgehog games. Final Fortress, easily the best.
I was about to say Final Fortress. You didn't even mention that one.
I forgot about it, but I do like it a lot.
I do.
I have a lot of nostalgia for it.
Final Fortress
the music is awesome.
Also loses points for me just because, for like Team Dark, it's just fucking like.
It is a 13-minute stage.
Yeah, it is so long. And if you die,
I cannot blame you for
especially
that.
in Team Dark, if you die, the checkpoints are so spread out, you could get set back 5+ minutes. There's
a good chance you die at the end because of those stupid lasers.
Yeah.
And if you're not fully confident on the rail grinding, they will kill you. Just switch to flight. That is the key. Then you can save yourself.
I don't know what it is. I've like gotten so much better at the rail switching. It feels more like the rail switching bugs in that game are like they
skill issue.
They can be mastered.
They're a skill issue.
I was gonna say
I just choose I've mastered them pretty well. I just choose to do it with flight just because years of muscle memory has taught me just do it with flight.
Yeah.
You're not gonna lose that much time, and on any of the time trials I can get A ranks. So like I don't mind just switching to flight and just being like, I'll be safe.
I like how in Sonic's version of the ending here, he doesn't high-five Tails.
Yeah, because fuck Tails. What did he do? He didn't do anything. He just went up to the fortress in the sky and just kind of left Sonic. Sonic did the rest, so why does he get a high five? No Egg Walker.
Why are the characters talking in this scene? Tails does it and Sonic does it, and everyone's like, they're supposed to be singing their theme song.
They forgot to sync it.
Oh, you got
achievement.
Believe that. Is this your first time beating Sonic Adventure on Steam?
Yeah.
Nice.
I usually play it on Xbox.
Gotcha.
So that's why I'm not really used to the mods. Anyways, the best version of it doesn't matter. You can't change my mind. You're all wrong. SA2 sucks compared to this.
Listen, fucking Jin Senoi made a new version of it. And by new, I mean it's like, I don't know, 6 years old at this point. But it's got like the SA2 vocals, but it's got, you know, more SA1-esque guitars. So, I think that's the best version, personally.
No, I'd rather have the SA2 guitars with the SA1 vocals, because that's what gets this one for me. I love the SA1 vocals so much more. Especially the chorus. The chorus just sounds so much better here. I get what they were going for with SA2, but I love the ballad vibe that this has.
Yeah.
And I think it fits Sonic Adventure so much more. But really, I don't mind it too much because we got Shadow's theme in SA2, so that just kind of carries it above it for me.
Well, there's also...
I love Shadow's theme.
You say this version fits Sonic Adventure. I would say it doesn't matter. Version 2 fits Sonic Adventure 2 better, just because of how that game is. So, I don't know. I think the SA...
Well, I don't hate the SA2 version. I just want to make that clear. I just prefer the SA1 version.
Yeah. And I don't hate the SA1 version either. I just prefer SA2.
Hey, whenever we hear this song, we're just going to have to debate it. So just get used to it. We only got one more time we got to hear this song. And that'll be SA2.
I will say, though, that scene in Sonic and the Black Knight where they whip out the fucking SA1, it doesn't matter, guitars for the, like, Sonic being like, a hedgehog's gotta do what a hedgehog's gotta do.
Yeah.
That shit is just,
Peak. Can we both also agree that either version of this song is way better than We Can?
Yeah, We Can's like the weakest Ted Poley, Tony Harnell song in the Sonic series.
It's just so meh. Especially compared to literally every other team song in that game.
Yeah.
They all go so hard.
I still like We Can. Like, I can sing to it and everything, but I would...
Oh yeah, if it ever came on like at a live show or something, I wouldn't complain. Like,
Yeah.
if the Sonic Symphony were to perform it, I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, I'll jam to this.
Oh,
But
Speaking
any
of-
of the character themes would be better.
speaking of Sonic Symphony, though, the, like, orchestrated SA1 It Doesn't Matter mixed with Believe in Myself, goddamn, that shit makes me want to cry.
Oh, that was so cool when we got
It's
to
so
see that.
goddamn good. Yeah. Anyways, I think Sonic's playthrough in this game is some of the best 3D Sonic fun you can have in the series.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately like the rest of this game, it comes with a massive asterisk,
This game
and
old.
really makes it hard to recommend you start with this game.
Yeah.
But if you can ignore its flaws, and you have to do a bit of ignoring,
Yeah.
it is very solid for what it tries to be, and it does it really well. Got some fun stages. It's just got a lot of ugly glitches.
Yeah. And, you know, there's some things that could be better here and there. Like, there's some level designs where, yeah, it is kind of just designed in such a way that you can just spin dash jump over the entire thing. Like that sort of stuff. Skydeck and Lost World have completely broken elements to their gameplay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's, I don't know. It's all that said, like, it says a lot about the adventure gameplay that we can say all that and still call this one of the most fun, like, 3D Sonic experiences you can have, because the basic gameplay and the level design are just that good, you know?
Because no game other than 06 is like this, and 06 makes this game look like a masterpiece.
Yeah, 06 completely also lacks the satisfying control feel that this game has. So
So it's just unique. Even not even SA2 will give you anything close to this. Every game is different, and no matter how much you like the other forms of gameplay, you kind of have to appreciate SA1 for what it tries to be. You know.
You also gotta appreciate SA1 for the fact that it quite literally is the basic blueprint that they did use for literally every game, even up to Frontiers. Because it's like, this is where we got our, you know, homing attack chains, our fucking automated sections, our big ol' spectacle moments. Every Sonic game since Adventure 1 has had all that, and it's still a problem. But we'll have more to say.
We'll see you next week with the last story of the game.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah.